Hello everybody, my name is Al from Sauber-Lab, and in this video we're going to show an application called Hoarder. This application promises you that you can make bookmarks really easy, really simple, with a lot of information behind it. You can connect AI to make your life easy and create automatically tags. Also, you can have all your bookmarks in a simple and only one place. Why I'm telling about it? Because in the past, when I try to create a bookmark, what I do, I create my bookmarks directly in the Chrome or Brave, and then I need to remember what exactly name that I put, or sometimes I would find the name to make sense for me, but after a while I will forget it. And then I need to look bookmarks by bookmarks, and that not necessarily is the best option. Also, if I use Chrome and that I needed to go for Brave, all my bookmarks is lost. If I don't sync more than one computer, all my bookmarks will be in that computer, and this will not help. So this application promises to sort this issue. And if you like this idea and want to learn a little bit more about it, we're gonna show in this video. But first of all, don't forget to leave your like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed, and let's understand a little bit more about it. As I was telling, this application, the main idea is to create bookmarks. So, to understand a little bit more how it works, let's go to the official website for this application. Here, Hoarder, it's a bookmark everything app. And here they will say quick save list, notes, image, and you can have your bookmarks make in a simple way and use a fast AI to create tags for it. And here basically is the view that you have. One thing that's interesting for this, that you can create bookmarks, you can create your AI tags. So using OpenAI, you can create all your tags in easy way. You can out-fetch, list, search, self-host, book actions, and you also have the dark mode. One thing that's interesting is that you have apps or extensions for different platforms, as you can use in Android, you can use in the Google Play, you can use directly in the Chrome options, so you can use in Brave, you can use in Chrome. Also, you have the Firefox browse option add-on. And basically it. To see if you like this application, the best thing that you can do is come here and try demo. And here we'll give a little bit of overview how this application works. Unfortunately, I cannot add anything else, but what I have here, I have my step-by-step how to cook or some kind of recipe. If I open here, they will give step-by-step and some tags. I can define my tags myself or not. I can have some pictures, what I can create the tags. All these cases create automatically. I can come here and have some websites links. So if I open here, they will give a little bit overview for my website, and here will be the link for the original one. The same thing for this one. I can open here and they will give a little bit of the website, and if I open this website, they will give the full page. Also, they will create some tags what help me to search exactly what I want. Suppose that I want to search for Raspberry Pi, I can come here in search and put Raspberry, and that they will give the website that I want. I can come here in tags and search all the tags that has been created, so flashlights and other things, and I can search only for specific tags. I can create a new list, what I can put my favorite links. I can put archive and my wish list. Let's say wish list, I want to buy those I want to do as a project. Here will be. If I want to favorites, I will add here, and archive will be basically here what I used to have or something that I only put archive. I can come here and do some settings. I can see that I have a total one user, and here will be the total of bookmarks. Everything is disabled in this case. I can come here in settings and I can use my API key. I can have my import bookmarks, export it, OpenAI to give some automations and other things. Unfortunately, most of them is blocked, so you cannot test it. Once that you look for this application you like, then we're gonna show how you can install it. Let's close this one, and to install, what we need to do, we need to come here and put docs. You can go in docs or GitHub. If I open GitHub, they will give a little bit overview for this page, what is there, and exactly the same information for the website. Or I can come here in docs. In docs, they will give a little bit of introduction of this application, the same thing that you have in the GitHub, but we can start to install it. If I put install, you can have Unraid, Linux, or directly in the Docker. In my case, I prefer to use in Docker, and they recommend it. And they will say that you need to have Docker Compose, you need to be able to have a directory, and you need to be able to run a Docker Compose. In my case, I'm not going to run directly in Docker Compose because I love to use Portainer. This reason that I will come and copy this information, everything before this wet, and I will copy this information directly in my website. Once that I copy, they will give this information, what I can just copy here, and then I can start to modify it to my Portainer. I can come here in Portainer, add a new stack, I paste this information here, and I will define the name of my Portainer. I can define the name of my stack. Let's come here and see what else I need to know. They will say that I need to populate my environmentals, and here will be the OpenAI key. If I come here, I can learn a little bit more how to use. They will explain what's the cost. If you think about the cost for tags or text tagging, it's around 3,000 tags or bookmarks for less than $1, what is not so expensive. And if I want to show image tagging, it's a little bit more expensive. Still 1,000 image, around 1,000 image for $1. So if you think it's not expensive, of course, if we start to do crazy and start to add lots of bookmarks, lots of image, it will cost a little bit more, but it's still quite no cost at all. If you want to do those, it's not a problem, but I didn't try it, so I cannot comment if it really works or not. Only look for there things that work. If I come back here, let's see what else I need to know. Basically it. So let's start to modify this page. Now if you look, everything is copied under the service, because if I leave this version when I'm doing Portainer, they will not work that as I expect. So I leave this version out, and then I can start to modify. First thing, you can see that they will look for environmental here. What I can do, I can put latest, and now I know that they would load the latest image. I can leave restart and let's stop. I can leave as a volume data, unless you want to set absolute path. I suggest you to do this way. In my case, I can only backup my system, so it's not a problem. If you have a reason to put absolute path, you can do it, but in my case it was super easy to leave data, a volume in the Docker. Ports, I can define my port. In this case, my port 3000 I'm using for all the applications, so I needed to change my port. Environmental, not gonna copy it, or not gonna use environmental, because we are using directly in the Portainer. So I will take out environmental, and now I have .env. This one will be the environment file. I don't need it, so I will come here and delete this option, and I will add all the rest of the information for environmental back here. Here in environmental, I needed to come here, come in the environmental option, and I will copy this next secret, come back my Portainer, and I will add it. Let's give exactly the same space, and don't forget to change equal to 2 dots, otherwise not work. And they ask super random password, so I will create a random password. I copy here, and that I will replace this random password here. This malice and a search browser, I don't need to modify. I will add another tab. I will give a space, come here and copy this website, come here back, and I will paste it. Don't forget to leave for 2 dots space, and now we'll use the same IP address for my machine, 192.168.1.251, 251, and that I will put my port 3005. OpenAI, here's the option that you can modify your OpenAI. If you remove here OpenAI and collect the key directly there, you can just use it. Only you need to have credit in your account. In my case, I didn't want to put any credit because I have a minimum limit of £5, and I only try it, so I didn't feel need to do it. But if you have a credit there, you can add your IP key here. Dear data, I leave exactly the same. Now I will have the second application called Chrome, and here will be the image, restart and let's stop, and all the commands that they will create for this image. And here will be Melis search. Here what I'm gonna do, I'll do exactly the same step. Remove this environmental. Here under the Melis No Analytics, I will come here and copy my master key for my Melis. Don't forget to change equal to 2 dots. Copy here and I will paste here. Same thing, volumes I will leave exactly the same, and that I need to make sure that those volumes is great. If you change for absolute path, don't forget to delete these volumes, otherwise will be unnecessary information. Once that you finish this configuration, what you can do, you can come here and put deployed stack. It will take a couple of minutes until they finish to start the stack. So let's wait. Once that they finish and successful deployed, you need to open here and that they start. You cannot access this application till they appear healthy. So give a couple of minutes until they finish it to do the initial configuration. Once that this image appears healthy, now we can come here in this port and open this port. What you need to do, you need to sync up your name, your email address and your password and put sync up. And your account is great. Now what you can do, you can come here and start to add a new bookmark. Let's say that I wanted to add this website here, so I'll copy here, come here, paste, and put entry. What they're gonna do, they start to load the information. If I open the information, after a couple of minutes, they will give exactly what the website translate, and if I go to original website, I can access it. But it's not the best option that all the time that you want to access, you need to come here and paste a new website. What you can do, you can download the extension for Google Chrome, and once that you download it, let's open the extension here, and you add your IP address, you're gonna add your email, your password that you create, and you're gonna log in. Once that you log in, you can go for any website that you want, click here, search. If your AI is enabled, they will ask you to put automatic tags. Otherwise, you can create, let's say that I want Chrome and put enter. So now this tag is Chrome and that's it. All websites that you want to put as a bookmark, you come here, click, they process and that's it. Once that you want to retrieve the information, you can come here back in your Hoarder, and here will be all the website with the information, a little bit view about it. You can archive it if you want. You can come here and download a full page, and that's all the information that's there. It's here. Basically, if I open here, will be a full information that has been. It's not a properly cached. You have a snapshot for the period that you do, so you can see different revisions of the same information. If I come here and settings, I could potentially use my IP key, the same one that I have in my extension. I can use or change my user information, and if I come here for the admin, I know how many bookmarks that I have and the information here. So in this way, we're arriving at the end of this video. I hope that you guys like this video. If you like this video and think that was interesting, please don't forget to leave your like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and see you next time.